This is Delonica McDonald, aka the Boss Lady, and I am sitting here next to Mr. Selasie Adzokpa
Yeah.
with Financial Wealth Group.
Yeah.
But we are going to talk about Wealth Financial Group. But dear sir, welcome to AFTV5. And I appreciate you coming to sit down and talk to me today.
Thank you.
And enlighten our viewers on what it takes to be a showstopper, a boss man, a financial mogul. Okay, you're looking at me like, okay, she could keep, yeah, okay. No, but I really want to talk about today just how did you start? And you help families around the world, and you've been doing this for years, helping families build wealth, helping families financially, working in accounting. You have a very extensive background, very rewarding to be able to touch so many lives. So take us back and let us know, like, when did you start? First of all, tell us, when did you know that you were made to work in finances? Like, money and running numbers is your thing.
Oh, okay. You know what? Thank you very much. I always have that belief that in this world, you must love what you want to do.
Yes.
And everybody likes money. And I always have that belief that the only industry that will keep moving is financial industry. Because every day we all work morning up to evening, night, looking for the same money, right? But if you really have a full idea, full control of what you receive, then you need to really have a full time with it, focus on it, and just see how best you can help people to have the same mentality to see this is how best they have to handle their money.
That's good.
Yes.
Okay, so when did you decide that I want to help people manage their money? Like, were you 14? Were you 10? Were you in school and you just said, I realize I have a gift? Did a teacher come up to you and say, Selasie, you just have a gift to do money. You should go this direction. So what happened?
Okay, initially it's like when you look at business people dressed up, having a portfolio, they work with more confidence.
Yes.
Because they handle the money, right?
Yes.
If it is not their money, it's for somebody's, they handle it. So they're in control, right? So why not?
Wow.
So from the word go, when I see business people just having meetings, well dressed, working gorgeously, I said, okay, this is an area that I really want to explore. So that's why I went into the financial industry.
So how old were you then at this point? Because were you in high school or what? How old were you around this age where you saw people with walking around like in a glorious platform?
When I was in high school, I started seeing people who are business people. The word business alone gives you some confidence.
Yes.
So they said, okay, I want to be a businessman. My dad didn't like it though. But I said, no. As I said, you need to do what you like or what you love doing, right?
Yes.
So I said, no, I want to be a business person. So I started this business thing from high school. So I went into accounting, have a little idea on accounting.
Yes.
And that was when I grew into it.
Amazing.
Yes.
I love it how you said that. That's when I grew into it.
Yeah.
Yes. So you went into accounting, started taking classes.
Yeah.
And you realized this is something. It's something here.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my. So what happened? You decided to go to college and just really cultivate that gift of accounting?
Yeah. So I went to college and majored in accounting. And I realized that, okay, now you've understood how money works. You've understood how you can take full control of your money.
Amazing.
Right? So I focus on that side and nothing else.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you had direct focus. Your focus was strategic. Yeah. So, okay, so tell me, Selasie, how did you go from being a college student, working in accounting, to working for the U.S. Embassy? That's a huge leap.
Yeah, it is. God is so good. When I was done with college, I was supposed to do national service. So I went to do national service with audit department, where I saw the full aspect of it. Then, thank God, I just applied for an accounting position at the U.S. Embassy.
Yes.
And thank God I was called, interviewed, and I was picked.
Amazing. Okay, so were you nervous? I mean, this is the U.S. Embassy.
Yeah.
Were you like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Was that like, did you say at any point, you know what, maybe I should just take my application back, maybe I shouldn't do it? Or no, did you say, nope, I'm all in?
I was nervous because to enter the U.S. property, no, I was nervous. But you need to gather courage, and then because probably there could be an opportunity just at your doorstep.
Absolutely.
So all that you need is courage to grab that thing.
Yes.
And that was what worked. And
Yes.
I got a job.
So you felt the fear.
Oh, yes.
And you did it anyway.
Yes, yes.
You took a leap of faith.
Yes, I conquered that fear.
Yes. Oh, yes. 19 years.
Yes, yes, yes.
So tell us, how did that happen when you got that phone call?
Oh, when I got a phone call that I was supposed to come back to the embassy, I said, oh, wow. I told my mom that I had to go to the embassy. And she said, for what? I said, okay. They called me for the job. When I went in and I met the panel, had an interview, they said, okay, you got to start a job. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh, wow. The following week, I came back, gave me my office, my responsibilities. You always have that fear, actually.
Yes, yes.
You have that fear.
Yes.
But I stood by myself and said, no, this is my chance.
That's
you
right.
can't let that chance go.
Love it.
Yes.
Oh, you are exciting me.
Yes.
Now I know he's exciting you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you have that fear, but you gotta recognize your opportunity.
Yes.
And walk into it and grab it by the horn.
That is it. It's only one chance,
Yes.
So I grabbed it.
Yes. And you refuse to let fear rule you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So your faith was stronger.
Very.
Yeah. That's
Very.
amazing.
Yes.
So how did you just really just get in there and start taking a hold of your job? You have a new job now, and you're working in accounting in the U.S. Embassy.
Yeah.
So now you're around a whole lot of new people. I think, what do you think is the first mistake that a lot of people make when they come on a new job?
You need to know that that job is for you and nobody else.
Wow.
And when you have that realization, look, this job is for me and nobody else, that will really speed up your learning skill.
Yes.
Because
yes.
they need you to do that job, and you are there at that point of time. They are watching you. So you have to make sure you are in control. You need to take that fear out of it and see how best you can just work day to day and take instructions.
Yeah. Oh,
and you see yourself rising.
I love it how you just said that.
Yeah.
You said take instructions.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't want to take instructions.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We want to, I don't want nobody telling me what to do.
Yeah.
But that was good. Take instructions,
Yeah.
learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, pursue it. Make this your baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
So then you take it on and you start educating yourself and empowering yourself.
Sure.
Yeah. So did you find someone to model after?
Oh, yes. I was very young by that age. However, my supervisor, who was in that office for almost 20 years, saw me very young.
Amazing.
And I was taking full instructions from him. And I think he loved it because whatever assignment he will give to me, I make sure I do it. If you don't understand it, you go back to consult him. He helps you. So I realized that no, if I really follow that supervisor and I listen to him, definitely I will make it. And that was what I did.
Yes.
He became my supervisor, my friend.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Though
Wow.
he's with more experience, but I really took all that he told me.
Yes.
And
yes.
before I realized it, I was really moving up on the ladder.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, amazing. I love what you just said is that you followed his instructions.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you really set out to do what he asked you to do.
Yeah.
Which is important because I think sometimes a leader wants someone to pour into,
Sure.
but they don't have the right disciple.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you were the right disciple
Yeah.
to learn from him.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is one of the major things that he taught you that never left you?
What he taught me, he's still alive, and we are still in contact.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's almost 86 years old.
Oh,
Yeah, but we still communicate. Yes.
Amazing.
You know, that man was very strict, very strict, but he loved his job.
Yes.
He doesn't bend the rules.
Yes, he's by the book.
By the book. So, by loving what you do, definitely you really overcome obstacles.
Yes.
And that was what I got from him. He loved the job. He does it. Not to, job is not just the paycheck. It's like how you can help people.
Absolutely.
That was what I got from him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, so he gave you a purpose.
Yes.
Yes. I love it.
Yes.
Because I think a lot of us don't have purpose.
No.
And so then we're just at work. We just show up to work. And you just do a job, sort of speak.
Yeah.
But no passion.
No.
Don't want to get out the bed in the morning.
No.
Don't want to go to feel everybody's against you. So you take this negative attitude.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you flush negativity down the toilet, if I could say that? Down the toilet.
Yeah. We all have that negativity in us.
Yes. In 19 years. So how did you stay positive?
Yeah. But if you happen to get the opportunity to work in that environment, you just have to make sure every day you do something convincingly just to let your boss be happy about you.
Wow, I love that.
Yes.
I wish my staff said that. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Let Miss McDonald be happy about me today. Let me see what I can do for her.
Okay.
No, I actually did have stuff like that. And you're right, it does make a difference.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great advice. If you guys are listening right now or you're watching us right now, you need to be taking notes. This is important feedback that you're getting to succeed in life, to prosper in your dreams, walk to work with a purpose and a vision.
Yeah.
And I just appreciate you coming here to talk to us about this and to tell people how not to live a life that is limited. But so you worked there 19 years.
Yeah.
At the end of the 19 years, when did you start realizing things was shifting for you, that it's time for you to move forward?
Okay, so work and family are very important.
Absolutely.
I didn't reach retirement though, but it's like I consider my family growing,
Yes.
my kids becoming teenagers.
Amazing.
So I said, okay, fine, we need to relocate to the United States.
Okay.
So I put my job on the line, took the opportunity
Amazing.
to migrate to the United States.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so Selasie, I know people is asking us, like, I hear you guys, right? I hear you talking. Like, how did you go from 26 college student and getting a U.S. job? Your wife and family, what happened? Did you meet your wife before you started working for the U.S. Embassy? Or did you start having a family after you landed this great position?
Everything came just the same year. Honestly.
Amazing.
Yes. I met my wife 3 months to 4 months when I got this job.
Amazing.
And she was encouraging me because seeing your husband walking towards that building to work, I mean, that even gives you that encouragement. That, look,
Absolutely.
It's a job that you need to do and do it well.
Yes, I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
yes.
I think that's so important what you just said. And this is just a side note for you ladies that's out there watching us today. You guys have to encourage your significant other. If he means a lot to you and he's doing something phenomenal and he's reaching new heights in life, make sure that you're right there cheering him on. Be his biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
Okay, I had to say that real quick. Okay, so now you have a new lady in your life.
Yeah.
You have a new job.
Yeah.
And so when did you say, you know what, I need to make her my wife?
Yeah, you know what? When I met her and I got a job, doing a good job, getting a good paycheck,
Yes.
you have to do the right thing.
Yes.
So-
yes.
That very year, I had her engaged,
Yes.
did a wedding,
Yes.
baby came the following year, and it's like, I mean, success coming by plan
Yes.
and by hard work.
Yes. I like that.
Yes, yes. So you realize that you've welcomed responsibility at the same time, right? And my wife was so happy that I got that job. I saw my new baby. I really have to be responsible. Yes.
Yes, yes. I love it because you're definitely putting work and family
Yeah,
in this priority.
sure.
Yes, I love
Sure.
it. That's awesome. So now we know how you have. So you got a family. Now your family is growing.
Yeah.
Your family is expanding,
Mhm.
and we're moving up. Now it's
Yeah.
19 years later, and you say, okay, something has to change. And
Yeah.
I've been doing this for almost 2 decades,
Yeah.
almost 20 years.
Yeah. 20 years.
So now what's the next thing? So what came about to make that change?
You know, that job was a good job,
Mm-hmm.
but now at the point of time, I mean, you need to think about your family that is growing up and the same job.
Mm-hmm.
But thank God, I mean, I was a good worker.
Mm-hmm.
They called me, said, okay, you know what, Selasie, you have to move to the United States with the family because they saw my family size. They said, you know what, there's an opportunity for you again.
Amazing.
We can let you migrate to the United States with your family.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a discussion with the family, said, okay, you know what, though I come here by myself, but for us to relocate, I think that is a very good time and chance for the children to have the opportunity in the United States.
Amazing. So where were you living at the time? I didn't even ask you that.
I was living in Ghana.
In Ghana.
In Ghana.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, now I have teenagers.
Yes.
And I have young adults.
Mm-hmm.
They were okay with getting up and leaving and coming to the United States? Like they're leaving behind family and friends?
Yeah.
Wow. So they were okay.
Yeah, they were okay with it. Because
Amazing.
everybody likes to come to the United States, right?
Oh, okay.
So if they've seen their dad working in that embassy for many years, and okay, now let's move.
Yes. So it was basically a new opportunity for the entire family.
Family, yeah.
Yes, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
Not after 19 years, someone looked at you and said, "Here's another opportunity."
Yeah.
Hard work
Yeah.
pays. We never know who's watching us.
Absolutely. Hard work pays.
Yes. So oh my gosh, you uproot your entire family,
Yeah.
and here you are again, leaping over fear,
Yeah.
taking and grabbing hold of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And so, tell us about that move to the United States.
You know, United States has a lot of opportunities, but it's like if you don't go for it,
Yes.
they don't come to you, right?
Amazing.
But I mean, having had that culture of work and dedication, though I was promised to continue the same job with the U.S. government in Washington, that was a promise, and I said okay. But when I came in with the family, and at the end of the day, they said okay, you have to weigh out some ups and downs.
Okay.
At that point of time, I feel okay, fine. I worked for the government for many years. That's
Yeah.
enough, right? And one thing I learned from the civil service in the United States is that if you're able to work for somebody for 10 years, you should be able to be disciplined and do something for yourself, right?
Wow, I love
Yes.
it.
So when the U.S. job didn't work out, and I said, okay, life is not over, right? You have to look for something else for yourself. So I left the U.S. state job, went out there, and look for a job myself. Yes. But within that time, I had to go back to college, do additional
Amazing.
studies because this is America. The studies level is different, right? You need to get something from this country before you can get a better job, right?
Amazing.
So I went back to college, get additional degree, and now I feel okay, fine, I can do something by myself.
I love it. That is awesome. So, so you didn't start crying,
No,
start complaining,
no,
and just say the world is against me.
no.
No, you was like a commander and like a champion, and you went and said, this is what I have going,
Yeah.
and this is what I need so that I can be a player in the game.
Yes.
And now it's about me.
Yes.
I spent this amount of years for the government,
Yeah.
and so now I need to keep moving forward, and so that's what you did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, what happened at that point where you started, saying, hey, you spent 5 years, you said, in
Yeah.
New Mexico?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, how was that 5 years for you?
So when I decided, okay, I'm not going to do the job in Washington, decided to move somewhere else. United States has a lot of states, right?
Yes.
So I called back the U.S. Embassy in Ghana, had a discussion with them. They said, okay, you know what, there's a retired U.S. ambassador in New Mexico, right? So will you mind relocating? And I said, okay, sure. So I had a discussion with my family, sat down and said, okay, you know what, you have to leave East Coast. Look for something else. Because in life, I think you need to be adventurous. You don't know what is out there.
Wow, I like that. Yes.
So that was how we moved to New Mexico. A new state,
Yes.
new opportunities as well, right?
Yes, yes. Most people won't do that.
Yeah.
They won't even come outside their zip code.
Yeah.
You know, we won't even tour. I just interviewed someone else last week, and we were having the same discussion. You move way beyond your zip code. You come out your neighborhood, out your city, country, state, and you are looking for life on your level. I heard you say that, and I love it. Yeah, I had to find my level.
Yeah.
So you're in New Mexico, and how does that work for 5 years?
New Mexico was good. Let me tell you something. When we arrived in New Mexico airport, my son looked at me and said, Dad? I said, I got a message. I said, okay, because the airport looks very little, very tiny compared to East Coast airport, right?
Yes.
I said, no, don't worry. We are still exploring.
Yes, I love it.
Yes. We moved to the town. Started exploring the town. New. Got our IDs.
Everything
Everything changed. And we started looking for a job. Right. Within 2 weeks, I got a job.
Wow.
My wife got a job.
Wow.
And the kids were able to get a school. We started a new life. We didn't complain.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love it how you showed your son.
Yeah.
You know, that you showed him something that he'll never forget.
Yeah.
You know, life is really what you make it.
Yeah.
And we're about to make this work.
Sure.
Yes, I love it. So for 5 years, you made it work in New Mexico.
Yeah, it did. Because for 5 years, I changed job twice. I was able to buy a house in New Mexico. There are a lot of opportunities in New Mexico that most people don't know. They feel it's a state which is not matching up, right?
Yes.
But it depends upon your energy, depends on what you're looking for. We got a good 5 years in New Mexico, and that was good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so when did you start working for, determining to help families increase their finances and to be educated more about their finances?
When we moved from New Mexico to Texas last year, I met a company, Wealth Finance Group, and we had a discussion. I went to their meeting, and they spoke about financial freedom, financial literacy, and I started to just study the middle income American lifestyle with money. So I realized that no, it looks like a lot of people over there who work too much in their lifetime. They work too much, they earn the money, and the money goes.
Amazing.
They earn, they spend. But I realized no, there's the time for you to just sit down and ask yourself, how do I plan my future? It all depends upon what comes into your hand. So when I got to know that, this company that I'm working now with, they all just do financial literacy. They educate the public. I love to talk to people. And money is my passion already.
Yes.
So I just told them, you know what, this is for me.
Yes.
I'd like to do this. So I joined the company. And what I love about this is that you go out there, reach out to people, ask them questions, as to what is their plan, what plan do they have. You must have a plan every time in your lifetime, at least 1 year, 5 years. You should have those plans. And you need to just focus on those plans and move on.
Wow, wow. So it's almost like what we do for our business is have a business plan
Thank you.
and stick to that business plan and
Thank you.
modify it.
Thank you.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So you're helping families create a business plan
Yeah.
for their financial portfolio.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Amazing. How do you feel like your job, what is the most rewarding? Let me ask that. What is the most rewarding from your job?
The most rewarding from my job is you meet a family and you just have a time with them, an appointment with them, visit that family at home, or they come to your office by appointment. You sit down with them and just explain some few things about financial planning. And you give them just respect to compare to what they have, because everybody has a plan. But at least because we are educated purposely for this to help the middle income family, we try to tailor in, this is what we have. Let's match in what you have compared to what is required. So we give advice to those families. How many kids do you have? What is the plan for the kids? Are they supposed to go to college at this age? How does your retirement look like? Do you have a plan for your retirement? You don't work every day, every year.
Right.
What is your retirement plan looks like? Are you protected? So we ask all those questions. They realize that, yeah, there are some gaps over there, right? So we help them to fill those gaps to manage their own household. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So you're actually like the bridge and you connect the dots.
Yes.
And you help them. It's like you're a
Yes.
financial advisor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and a consultant
Consultant as well.
as well.
Yes.
That is amazing. So before we end it and go off the air, let our viewers know 3 tips that you would suggest to them to fulfill their dreams. If there was a 19-year-old or a 17-year-old out there watching us right now, and they said that they want to walk into the same line of work that you did, what would you advise them to do to pursue their dreams?
Yeah, the 19-year-old and up, they are more or less our main market because to them they feel life is just everyday income and expenses. But in life you need to plan, and planning goes with money. Income is very crucial in everybody's life.
Absolutely.
We try to slow down the younger ones. Look, you know what? You need to plan for your life, plan for your family. And how do you plan? It all comes out to money. That's why I always say that the only business that can keep going is financial business. We try to say, okay, what do you want to do in life? Do you have a plan? If you have a plan, the plan must be backed by your money that you have. What are the most essential things that you need to acquire in life, that you don't go into debt too much? Do you have a student loan, or make sure that you don't go to student loan and then get loan and then you can't pay for the rest of your life? Do you own a car? You want to buy a car that you cannot afford? So we try to counsel those young ones that, you know what, if you feel your income cannot afford this, don't go for it. Just slow it down.
Oh, I like that.
With time, you really get what you are. So you focus on savings. It's difficult to save with those middle income people, right? But savings is what will take you to the next level. Even if you get a little money, you can still save. You need to just take your priorities and let the rest go. And you see yourself progressing. That make sure you don't owe too much. Make sure you don't go into debt. So we try to educate people, slow down your debt, because to manage your debt is very expensive. It's very costly.
Absolutely, emotionally and financially.
Yes. Yes.
That's good. I love it. I love it. So tell people, how can they reach you? How can they get a hold of you? How can they work with you on 2 levels? If they want to do what you do, and if they need your help. We need you to come into our home and help us build this business plan financially.
Yeah. We work by appointments.
Okay.
Our office is on Mopark, on Executive Plaza building, the 3rd floor.
Okay.
You see our sign over there, World Financial Group.
Okay.
we do appointment as and when.
Okay.
We visit families at home, sit down with them, have a discussion, and absolutely, we are backed by Transamerica. So that financial literacy is what we try to discuss first with families.
Okay.
That how educated are you, or how knowledgeable are you with your money? What is the household income? What is your plan? What is your retirement? What is the plan for your children? That is what we try to focus on.
Oh my, that's awesome. What is your website and your phone number? And then if people, because people are looking at us all over the world, so if they were in Pakistan or in Canada, how could they, do they just come to your website?
Yeah, we have a website. You can go on Google www Wealth Finance Group,
Okay.
or www.researchwfg.com.
Okay.
Those are the major wealth sites that we have, that we let people go there and just research.
Okay. That's
And
awesome.
if to reach me personally, my number is 505, because I'm still in New Mexico, 505-463-4932.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I so appreciate you coming on today to AFTV5 and talking to our viewers and sitting down and talking to me, because this was great conversation. You said so many key words to help motivate anybody in any career or any dream that they're trying to pursue.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you sharing your story with us today, just to inspire people all over the world. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Thank you for
that.
having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate it.
And we hope to see you back soon.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, this is Delonica L. McDonald, aka D Boss Lady with AFTV5. And we will catch you soon. So make sure you follow us. Get on YouTube, get on Facebook, and follow AFTV5. Have a great day.